Everyone's watching Nvidia dominate the AI arms race, but there's another semiconductor giant quietly gaining strength. We're talking about AMD. Often cast as the underdog, Advanced Micro Devices is no longer just chasing the pack. It's carving its path across some of tech's most critical frontiers: artificial intelligence, data centers, gaming consoles, and custom chips. While Nvidia grabs the headlines, AMD may be positioning itself as one of the smartest bets in 2025. Whether it's holding ground in AI compute or making gains in consumer and console markets, there's more power under AMD's hood than many realize. So if you're looking for a high-potential stock flying slightly under Wall Street's radar, hit that subscribe button. This could be the surprise tech story of the year. While Nvidia gets most of the AI buzz and Intel leans on scale, AMD stands out with a lean, fabless model, a growing AI portfolio, and momentum that's easy to overlook, but hard to ignore. AMD's real strength lies in its diversified business. In AI compute, its MI300X chip is engineered for large language models, boasting more memory, higher bandwidth, and better cost efficiency than Nvidia's H100. With the MI350 and MI400 chips recently unveiled, and a Helios server system set for 2026, AMD is not just playing catch-up, it's laying a foundation for sustained relevance. AMD remains the engine behind PlayStation and Xbox consoles and has branched into custom silicon for handheld gaming PCs and media devices. Meanwhile, Ryzen CPUs continue to dominate in desktops and laptops, and the latest Ryzen AI 300 Strix Point series is gaining traction among top-tier PC manufacturers. At the Advancing AI event in 2025, AMD introduced its MI350 and MI400 chips, designed to challenge Nvidia in the AI compute space. These chips reportedly deliver up to 40% better value per dollar, and AMD has secured design wins from OpenAI, Microsoft, Meta, Oracle, and more. Perhaps the biggest leap forward is AMD's software ecosystem. ROC 7 now supports major frameworks like PyTorch, JAX, and Megatron LM, with major gains in both training and inference performance. This addresses AMD's long-standing weakness in software compatibility, crucial for AI developers. Benchmark data shows AMD's MI300X series now competes head-on with Nvidia's top-tier GPUs, with some workloads even favoring AMD on a cost-performance basis. While Nvidia remains the leader in developer loyalty and ecosystem maturity, AMD is proving it belongs in the same conversation. Execution will determine whether AMD becomes a true rival or remains the runner-up, but the momentum is real. AMD's the first quarter 2025 results underscored its strength. $7.44 billion in revenue, up 36% year-over-year, with data center revenue surging 57% to $3.67 billion. Gross margins rose to 50%, thanks to stronger pricing and favorable mix. Management expects the second quarter revenue between $7.1 and $7.7 billion, with analysts projecting continued 30% plus revenue growth and $0.94 EPS. AMD also boasts a net cash position, $7.3 billion in cash versus $4.7 billion in debt, and recently authorized an additional $6 billion share repurchase program, bringing the total to $10 billion. Nvidia dominates AI compute with its CUDA ecosystem, but AMD is gaining ground. Major players, Microsoft, Meta, and OpenAI, are now deploying AMD's latest MI chips, which reportedly offer more tokens per dollar than Nvidia's B200 GPUs. Intel continues to lag behind in performance, even as it pushes forward with manufacturing expansion. Its AI chips and foundry services are promising, but far from disruptive in the near term. AMD, by contrast, benefits from its fabless model, partnering with TSMC for advanced process nodes. This enables rapid innovation and lower capital intensity, though it also introduces geopolitical risks tied to Taiwan-based manufacturing. Still, this model allows AMD to stay nimble, invest aggressively in R&D, and keep margins strong. In a capital-heavy industry, that agility is a powerful edge. AMD has multiple catalysts lined up that could shift investor sentiment and stock valuation this year. First, its MI300 line already generated $5 billion in revenue, and the MI350 series promises big energy efficiency gains, vital for cloud giants managing AI compute power constraints. Second, AMD now powers more than 30 cloud instances with top providers, including AWS, Google, and Oracle. Continued expansion across public cloud platforms could significantly boost revenue and visibility. Third, any announcement around a new console cycle, such as PlayStation 6 or Xbox refreshes, would likely bring a surge in custom chip orders. Lastly, AMD's advancements in 3D stacked chiplets and 2nm technology for the MI400, MI450 platforms signal a serious push into bleeding-edge architectures. If even one of these catalysts takes off, it could reshape AMD's growth story dramatically in 2025. Despite the strong outlook, AMD faces challenges. Pricing has been a double-edged sword, particularly in the GPU market, where high launch prices sometimes miss the mark and require fast corrections. That could pressure margins if AMD is forced into aggressive price wars. The company's reliance on TSMC introduces supply chain risk, especially with ongoing geopolitical tensions involving Taiwan. While the Arizona Fab project is a step toward diversification, it will take time to scale. Consumer and gaming cycles could also prove a drag, especially if inflation dampens household spending on PCs and consoles. AMD needs continued strength in AI and data center segments to offset any consumer-side weakness. AMD brings together diversification, margin strength, and credible AI momentum. With $7.44 billion in the first quarter revenue, improved margins, and a $10 billion buyback program, it's delivering where it counts. Its MI300+ chips are already carving into Nvidia's share of the AI compute market. And with ROCm software maturing rapidly, AMD's ecosystem is finally catching up. Add to that its presence across PCs, consoles, cloud, and industrial systems, and you have a company that's no longer just the alternative, but a legitimate tech leader. Lisa Su's leadership, surprise earnings beats, and execution track record give investors reason to believe 2025 could be a breakout year. AMD stands at the intersection of AI, gaming, and data center growth. With a scalable model, solid financials, and a valuation that still reflects skepticism, that may be the opportunity. With AI deployments scaling, console refreshes on the horizon, and AMD's chips increasingly showing up in enterprise infrastructure, this is a company with multiple ways to win. So here's the question. In the race to dominate AI, gaming, and cloud, could AMD be the tech stock that quietly takes the lead? Let us know in the comments. Are you betting on AMD in 2025 or sticking with the big names? Thanks for watching Stocks Telegraph, where we uncover tomorrow's winners today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your take below. We've got more exciting stock deep dives just around the corner. See you next time.